Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Cimnanya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Happy holidays. Hope you all are doing great. So today we'll be talking something very important, and it's about this video that I saw, and I was like, I am definitely bringing this here because it looks like a lot of people have been trying to tell people that in Black community that Joe Biden is lesser of an evil person than the other person. A lot of people are wanting to bring Joe Biden back, and to some people it's not like what they want. It's just like everybody going back and forth and the rest of it. I thought Joe Biden, like, for me, I am not endorsing anybody, I keep saying this, and for me, before, I thought Joe Biden was like a really good guy and all that, but then watching what has been going on in Congo, in Sudan, in Palestine, and some other places, and how Jewish lobby also got so much power in United States, and also do not want Black people in Congress, doing everything possible to make sure that they get rid of Black people in Congress. Why? Because Black people has really been saying that whatever that has been going on in Palestine, Sudan, and every other places, it's genocide, and all they really want is just people that will stand by their sides to help them accomplish the evil that they've been doing. You know what? Let's get into this video.
You don't know how much it warms my heart every time this woman comes across my page as I'm scrolling and she is talking about politics. Who am I talking about? This is who I'm talking about.
Last night in my live, a sister came up and she already had an attitude. I can't believe you're going to vote for Joe Biden. Can you name anything that he has done for our community? I said, yes, ma'am, I can. But the fact that you don't even realize what he has done for our community is telling. But that's okay. So I started naming some things, like the infrastructure bill. Insulin is capped at $35. Student loan forgiveness. She cut me off when I started talking about the federal judges. You need to stop because I already know. Well, ma'am, why are you asking me? This woman got upset with me because I was able to answer her question. I said, okay, I'll take a step back. Let me know what Biden has done to you that got you so upset. She couldn't name anything. Next, I had a brother come up. Here's the reasons why he was upset with Biden. Because Biden didn't pass the lynching bill, and Biden didn't pass the George Floyd bill. So I said, sir, I'm a little confused because Biden did sign the lynching bill. It passed Congress. He signed it last year. But if that mattered so much to him, why didn't he know that? Let's talk about the George Floyd bill. I said, sir, first off, Biden doesn't pass any bills. He signs them into law. He can't sign anything into law without it passing Congress. It has to pass the House and Senate. But it did pass the House. It just didn't pass the Senate. He still didn't understand what I was saying. Well, he could have did an executive order. I said, sir, Biden did sign an executive order. I literally debunked everything this young man said. If you don't understand how the government works, Civics 101, you're easily misled. If you don't do basic research, you really can make an ass out of yourself. I simply digress.
Yes, ma'am. Her name is Political Sis. If you are not following her, you should be. I'll tag her. But every time she comes across, whether it's my For You page or my following page or my friends page, I get so excited because I don't see many of us Black women who are talking politics and trying to educate our community on what is really happening up in Congress and with the presidency. So when her and Bell Curve come across my following page or my friend's page, I'll tag Bell Curve as well. I get giddy inside. Number one, because for as confident as you guys think I am, I'm not. I've never professed to be an expert in this field. I just share information that I've learned. And whenever I do my politics videos, I'm always second guessing myself, third guessing myself, because there's so much information out there. It's hard to maneuver through all of the junk. So whenever I post a video, I'm always second and third guessing myself. Was that right? Is somebody going to come back and say this is wrong information? And it just so happens that one of these two ladies will come across my page and they will say the same thing I'm saying. And it is calming to my spirit and it confirms, yes, I gave the right information. My people, I see you down in the comment sections. I see you trying to combat what information is being put out there when it comes to these political candidates and the information that you're getting. Please know that you have to do your research. You can't even go on what I'm telling you or what Pe0ple is telling you or what Bell Curve is telling you or any other political commentator that you follow. You get the information, you go out and you follow that up with your own research. There are so many people out here that are looking to dissuade you from voting. They are trying to fill your head up with lies. They are trying to discourage you from voting. They are trying to remove all hope from you. And they could be black people and they could be white people doing this. When I watched that video of Pe0ple, I went down into the comments. Here's a few comments that I came across. And Glenda says, shooting down the economy during COVID, open borders, the stimulus check, which made everyone wanting to stay home and no one wanted to go back to work. I had to fix her grammar. California policy has destroyed the state. No Biden. Who was president at the height of COVID? Which side is constantly talking about open borders? The stimulus check. Yes, Joe Biden sent out a stimulus check, but so did Donald Trump. But she doesn't have a problem with Donald Trump. And she talks about California policy destroying the state. Why is Joe Biden, who's on a federal level, responsible for what Gavin Newsom is doing for the state of California? So let's recap. Donald Trump was the president at the height of COVID. He was the one that shut down the economy, and he needed to keep us safe. That's number one. Open borders, racist white supremacists on the right. That is their talking point. The stimulus check, she's blaming Biden for stimulus checks, when Donald Trump also issued stimulus checks. She's blaming Biden for issuing stimulus checks, which made people not want to go back to work. People not wanting to go back to work decided that working from home was better for their mental health. So a lot of people continue to work from home. And she's blaming Joe Biden for California policy, state policy. Joe Biden has no control over what Gavin Newsom decides to do for his state. That's Glenda. Mind you, all of these talking points, she goes on to talk about Chicago. They're white supremacist talking points. But when you go over to her page, you'll understand why she's adapted these white supremacist talking points. Hold on, there's more. Catherine is blaming Joe Biden for making student loans for you not being able to discharge student loans when you file for bankruptcy. This policy has been implemented for decades. I know because a couple of decades ago, I had to file for bankruptcy. I had student loan debt and it would not be discharged. But all of a sudden, we're blaming Biden for not being able to discharge student loan debt. How many congressmen, presidents have been in office while this policy has been enacted? Does she blame them for not fixing this problem? No. And this right here. Let's just pretend that major cities are not in chaos and that our communities are suffering more than ever. Be honest, you're a Trump hater. No picture, no real name. So, that's a Trump supporter behind this. Major cities, you're holding Biden accountable for what the representatives of your cities that you voted into office is not fixing. State, your representatives of the state, you're not holding them accountable for what's happening on the local level. Child, I can't.
So this is all I got from this, and sincerely speaking, I don't know how to weigh into this, but then I am going to say that I know some people are for Biden, I know some people are for Trump so far, but why is it that everybody is all, mostly people, and Tabitha is mostly calling people to support Joe Biden? I am asking, are they not the same thing? I personally feel like Joe Biden, Trump are like the same thing. Are there no other people that are capable to rule? Must it be Joe Biden? Because watching Joe Biden's administration and seeing everything that has unfolded within just few months really got me thinking twice about Joe Biden. I know when it comes to Joe Biden and Trump, I feel they are the same, but maybe one person is of lesser evil. But since after watching what is going on in Congo, watching what is going on in Sudan, Palestine, and some other places, I personally feel like Joe Biden is not less of an evil person. He is a very real. And how AIPAC also got so much power in United States and in Congress. How did Jewish lobby AIPAC, how did they get so much power? To the extent that they started lobbying people so that black people wouldn't be in Congress, because they do not want black people to be there because they are spoiling show for them. They did not want black people in Congress because black people were speaking against what is going on, which everybody saw that it was evil. And their quest, they were really working so hard to make sure that black people are on their side, but black people really took a stand. And that stand was like the final stand. And I am asking, why must it be Joe Biden? Is there, of all the people coming out for presidency, is there not someone very much capable that can handle, or someone that will see that this person is also supporting black people and also wanting to pay reparations? Is there no other person like that? Because I feel like, we are running in circle. Joe Biden, Donald Trump, it's also the same thing, So let me know if there are no other people that are capable of, taking care of my own people. People that look like me and also doing a better job. So I am not going to say that I am endorsing Trump or Joe Biden, but from what I have been saying, you all know that I am not even in for any of them, because I am more let's look for someone else, aside from the two persons. They have already ruled, and we have seen what they have done so far. We need to try other people. We need to see other people. We need to, like, experience other people. And we need people that really wants, the well-being, or that can take care of my own people. Like that reparations, you all already know that it's been long overdue. And all we've been asking and agitating for is that they cut that check for Black people real quick, So let me know what you all think in the comment section. And thank you all for all the support. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.